What's up? It's me. Sorry, I started my live and then I went to get something off my Ninja Maker. Look at. I figured I had time. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. I was trying not to say it, but okay, I'm gonna say it. Happy Friday. I mean, who says Happy Friday? Annoying people, right? There's certain people that say Happy Friday and certain people that don't say Happy Friday. So, Friday. What's up? I hope everybody is excited for the weekend. It was a stressful freaking Happy Friday, whoop, Friday week for me, but we're making it through, you guys. We are making it through. I guess I could just start from fresh. Now, this is a story all about how my life got switched, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just step right there. I'll tell you how I became the princess of a town called Canton. In south side of Youngstown, born and raised in the playground. That's where I spent most of my days, chilling and maxing, sounding. Oh my God, you guys let me go that far. How, you know, this is the only type of world where you can get away with doing that because it's lost in spite. Hi from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind starts rolling on the range. You guys, this is me 100% high on life. You guys, I'm a hyper person. Oh my gosh, tornado? That is what is scary. Somebody said hi from Oklahoma and said they had sirens going off all night. So 7 a.m. this morning. I'm definitely afraid of tornadoes. I'm the kind of person that as soon as the warning, I'll even go from a watch. I'll say at a watch, I'm watching. I'm already looking like, do I need to go down in the basement? Do I need to make sure all my cell phones, make sure my cell phone is charged because, imagine not having your cell phone when the electricity goes out, right? Hilarious. How did we actually survive in the old days? I have no idea how we did it. I really don't. And I actually did it too, because I'm old. I actually did it. I did it without all those things. My daughter, she's 6. She had to go through a blackout. We lost electricity and it was bad. She's like, I can't use my iPad, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, maybe you're gonna have to do something like color or something. I don't know. Sorry, kid. Sorry to break it to you. But no tornado here in Ohio, but it is definitely raining after 3 gorgeous sun-filled days, which was nice. I think we were all at the verge of a breakdown here in Ohio because the weather was horrible. I'm talking 50 degrees in June or close enough to June, which is just plain ignorant. Just rude. So rude. So rude. So much to talk about. We could start right with the big news this week. Well, yesterday, right? Aaron Rodgers going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We knew this was going to happen, right? We knew this was going to happen. We've been hearing about this all during the off season that Aaron Rodgers was going to plan to go to Pittsburgh. That's why they didn't pick up anybody in the draft either. Well, in the first round, they didn't go with a quarterback. So they must have already talked to Aaron Rodgers and had some kind of a friendly, agreement in place. And yesterday, he said it. Yes. Tar Elf fan. Absolutely. Anyways, so yesterday, it was confirmed. Aaron Rodgers going to Pittsburgh. How do I feel about it? It's a mixed bag of feelings, you guys. It's a freaking mixed bag of feelings. my first initial reaction is because, like I said, we already knew this was coming. What is, ew, why? Like, you're old, dude. And I'm like, this is coming from an older person, you know? So this isn't ageism quarterback. This is just fantasy football analyst brain type of, you know, assessment. You are done. You showed us that last year. You sucked. You were horrible. The year before that, you got hurt at Hello. Remember? He got hurt at Hello. And then after that, we're like, okay, sorry, Jets fans. You're going to have to wait another whole year. He comes back, and he sucks at Hello, right? I mean, he doesn't suck at Hello, but, I mean, he's not that great. He didn't make Garrett Wilson great. Right? Funny thing, you guys, it's interesting that Pittsburgh Steelers start the season this year against the Jets. So it's going to be Justin Fields against Aaron Rodgers. That's interesting, right? That's a lot of interesting, I think. I'll be ready for that. I'm not going to talk too long on this because then I can't share it on other platforms. I'll have to, like, you know, do another one for each of them. And you know, I'm kind of, like, busy to do, like, 4. So thank you so much. Somebody said, do you drink coffee? I love coffee. Does it, I seem like I'm on caffeine? Are you trying to say I'm hyper or something? Nothing sexier than a beautiful woman talking sports. Thank you so much. Nothing nicer than a friendly person giving you a compliment. So thank you very much. Let's continue on. Talk a little bit more about what's going on in my head this week. So let's get back to Aaron Rodgers because I feel like I didn't talk about it enough. If you guys knew anything about me before this, I've always pretty much thought Aaron Rodgers was the biggest douchebag in the world. This is stemming back, you guys. You know how long this goes? Okay, this is going back to The Bachelorette, right? When his brother Jordan Rodgers was on The Bachelorette, which I must say is still married to the girl that he was. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I remember his name, but JoJo. Bam. Anyways, he kind of spilled the beans. Well, this is the first time I heard about how Aaron Rodgers, like, is so mean to his own family. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge them, and it's kind of like, that just turned me off. Like, who has a loving, great family and doesn't want him? Aaron Rodgers does. Allegedly. I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear it from me. Anyways, yes. Aaron Rodgers. You guys, if you're just joining us, thank you. If you are watching right now, either live on TikTok or later somewhere else, thank you guys so much. I've kind of been off the grid a little bit with social media. I had a laugh saying that because I've still been on a lot. People are probably like, we're off the grid. I hate to see you when you're on, but I have been. I've been a little off the grid, you guys. Let me go. I've been off the grid. I'm busy. I'm moving, you know? Rocking and rolling. Spending as much time as I can with my daughter. She just graduated kindergarten. Going to first grade. So I'm excited about that. Excited about moving to my new house. Getting my new podcast studio. Changing the whole entire look of my podcast and my brand. So stay tuned. I pin a modus for views to contact you. Okay, how do I do that? Pin. Messaging me. You can send me a direct message right now. Oh, is this? I'm doing. I did something, you guys. I did something. I opened something. I opened Pandora's box here on TikTok by doing something. So, anyways, yes. So thank you for any type of engagement that you have given me. I appreciate it. You know I do. Girl, you know it's true. But. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes, you know. Oh, yeah, I know I didn't have to go for that second line, but I did. All right, let's talk about the P-Diddy trial. OMG, what a freak. I hope he goes to jail. So much to say. Yeah, I've been really into it. I pretty much try to keep up on what's going on. Scares me that the prosecution is not showing enough evidence for the racketeering. If anybody's watching this, we're talking about P-Diddy, but I am hopeful that there is a lot more to come in witness testimony so that we know that he's a disgusting person. We know a lot about him, but we have to make sure that the prosecution shows the racketeering, the whole business of it, so that the jury can convict him, because you would be surprised. No, you probably wouldn't be surprised. Have you guys watched The Jinx? Now, this is when we get to the true crime. All right, I love my true crime. There's not a documentary I don't watch. As soon as it hits Netflix, hello, I've watched it. Netflix, whatever. 3 parts, 2 parts, 5 part, 1 part. Unfortunate, but I'll still watch it. Some comments in this live are filtered. I hate when they do that. Because there's nothing high. We're not talking about anything bad, you guys. Like, stop filtering us. Like, let us live, Anyways, I was just talking about The Jinx. And I'm sorry that I stopped that for a second, because what I'm trying to say is The Jinx producer also produced Crooked City, which is the Mark, I think it is. I'm not quite sure of the name, but I know that there's association with the person that put on The Jinx, and that is the documentary on HBO about the billionaire Robert Durst, who was accused of unaliving people more than once and actually got acquitted of doing that once. And it's really, really good. And like I said, the same guy who did that also did Crooked City, which is about the mob connections in Youngstown. So that even makes it more interesting to me and anyone else that might be around the Youngstown area to know that this guy was also in Youngstown for a long time. Not The Jinx, the guy that put it together. But watch that if you haven't seen it. Actually, there's 2 parts of it. There's a part that came out like 14 years ago, and then they just updated it with another part a couple of years ago. So I'm watching that. Still like doing what's going on with the Karen Reed trial, if you guys are into that. Still like watching, waiting for the Idaho murder trial, which is I said that word. Oh no. Idaho unaliving trial. Yikes. There goes the gold. You guys, just when I was starting to go up. Just like I have to do. Aww. That's so sweet. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you're near? All right, we have to say it right. Just like me, they long to be close to you. What else am I into? Watch The Jinx, into that. What else is going on this week? We got NBA Finals. I know a lot of people are not that into it, especially because the Cleveland Cavaliers, who looked so hopeful to, go all the way this year, did not. But I'm kind of rooting for the Pacers because I don't know. Whatever. All right. Well, I just wanted to come on here real quick and say hello and also remind you guys that you are amazing. And I hope that you stay tuned to more content. I have a mock draft coming up for you guys. Hopefully today I could do it. I've been cooking and stuff too. Squirrel. Anyways, we didn't even talk about the Browns, but it's okay. We got a long time. All right, bye guys. Happy Friday. Yay.